Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Big Mike here.
Terry,
I'm in Oklahoma.
I'm in Texas.
You are in Texas.
I'm in
She's
Texas.
at Brittany's house doing her early Mother's Day. And I bet you've been doing some shopping too.
A little bit.
A little bit.
More for
Yeah, so,
more for giveaways for kids than anything.
oh, that's right. You went down there to all the big box stores and whatever and to find giveaways for the kids. The adults are easy to do. It's getting all the kids stuff to make sure everybody's got something.
Yeah.
Because we know as grandparents what it looks like on Christmas when one kid gets maybe one present more than the other kids. It's not a happy Christmas then. So yeah, hey, so welcome in everybody. We're doing this remotely. Terry's in the kitchen at Brittany's house. I'm in the dining room here at the Homestead. And tonight's featured channel of the day. Tonight's featured channel of the day. Okay, I covered all my bases.
Yeah.
Is figuring it out with Catfish. We met them at Rhonda has been a subscriber of our channel for a while, and while they were at the meetup, Rhonda and her husband Bobby started their YouTube channel. Okay, so the creator, like I just said, was Bobby. He has 51 subs. He has 7 videos, and he has 1.2K in views. We read on Bobby's About page, welcome to my new channel, Figuring It Out with Catfish. Here we will be doing everything from knife making to leatherwork, fly tying, and various projects. Please grow this channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. So, moderators, if normally we would bring up his channel, but since I'm computer illiterate or whatever, and Terry's not here. We didn't bring that up, but I want to see if Paul or Evelyn, if you could bring up their channel. I think that we can find it now that we found it. But what was it, Bobby?
Bobby Dotson, but then there was a number after it. It was all one thing.
Yeah.
Bobby Dotson, and I don't remember.
But it's Figuring It Out with Catfish. We'll get it up there. And please go over there and check his channel out. Brand new channel, straight out the box.
There you go.
So there it is, right there. Rhonda Dotson put it in there. Okay. See, Rhonda's in here now. So, please go over there and support this channel, just like you do all the channels within the community. And we appreciate that. So the National Day of.
Okay.
Terry doesn't have her notes.
Well, no, I was using Paul's asking.
That's why I got the glasses on.
Paul's asking.
Because I'm going to have to do a whole lot of reading tonight. And you know I'm about as literate as. So the National Day of, it is Tourism Day. It's Interpreter Appreciation Day. Not like a lot of you probably have an interpreter for something. I have an interpreter. It's Terry. She tells me what to do and what not to do. So that's kind of an interpreter. Or she interpolates that and then I extrapolate. Look at that. I'm using all kinds of Star Trek words. So it's also Skilled Trades Day. Packaging Design Day. It is Barrier Awareness Day. What is Barrier Awareness Day?
It's for like handicapped, disabled.
Oh, to eliminate those barriers.
Well, yeah, like I can't remember what it's called now. I just went totally blank. What the Americans with Disabilities Act cover, so you have to have ramps and things to
okay.
They're able to do things.
So it supports the ADA.
Correct.
Okay. Roast leg of lamb day, which is probably my favorite meal there is. Paste up day, and paste up day was for news agency newspapers.
Newspapers and magazines where they used to have to like cut or place the articles and pictures on a board and then put it all together and then copy and print. So
Okay.
before they had computers.
I don't think they do that nowadays.
Oh, they have computers for that.
That's a lost art. Bike to school day. I don't know. Do they allow kids to ride bikes to school now because of safety? And
yeah, they do.
Do they really?
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid at Lincoln Elementary School in Mesa, I mean, it looked like a half of a parking lot with bike racks. Everybody rode their bike to school. You know, nobody wanted to take the bus if you could ride your bike. And then school nurse day. So there's a trend there, bike to school and school nurse day.
Oh.
All right. Our school nurse, you couldn't get away with jack. That crusty old nurse, she was like your grandma. And back then they'd give you something if you were sick, you know. It's kind of like back then in those days when you registered for school, your parents had to sign a punishment statement saying if you messed up, the principal or the vice principal had authority to put that paddle to your backside. I don't know if you had that when you were in school, but I know I did because I was introduced that at every school I went to. So they didn't really do it in high school because most of those kids could beat up the principal. But in junior high and elementary school, yeah, I don't think I was a friend of the principal, but I knew him really well. So yeah.
Paul said when you went to school, they used a horse and carriage to get you.
Although in Gilbert, Arizona, they still had hitching posts outside all the stores in town when I was growing up. All right, so let's see who's in the chat. I'm going to start up at the top with Ricky Giovanucci. He's in here. He was in here earlier. Paul Honeyman, Our Life Off Grid. Welcome in. There's Jovita Navarro. Let's go ahead and say it.
Buenas noches, Jovita.
There you go. Hiking with Jackie Boy. Kevin's in here. Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. And stay on here, Terry. I got to talk to you after this when we're done with the live. There's Judy Herman. Welcome in.
Okay.
Let's see. Oop, that just jumped on me. I got to go back up. Holy crap.
Don's here.
There's a lot of people in here.
Don from our Flippin' Farmstead. Your battle buddy, Jason, and his beautiful wife, Tara, are here from White Homestead. Reverend Joe Jacobson is here. Rainy Ridge, Tina and Eric. Bayou Back 40, hello. And
hello, Christy.
Leanne.
And Keith.
All right. Bill at My Alaska. Who have we missed?
We got Husky Edna in here.
All right.
Hello, Husky Edna. And there's Ed Kirkpatrick. The storyteller's here. Evelyn Newman's here. James Hall. Welcome in. And there's Austin Stelmach.
Hi, Austin.
He's gearing up for the end of the school year. There's Rick Greenlaw. He's in here.
Ace.
Yep, there's. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you froze. There's Sassy.
Oh, no.
Sassy is here.
All right.
Peter at
Rick
Old
Greenlaw's here.
Marco. Hello, Marco.
Marco.
Bodie at Liberty Layers Hideout is here. Hi, Bodie.
That's right. He's here. He'll be at the meetup. Everybody gets to meet him again.
Johnny at Gillum Farms. Hello. Hey, hey, hey.
Johnny, I found your hat. I found the hat. It is on the last snap. The last snap, and it's pulled down tight. Yeah.
Did we say
I
hi?
got my Gillum hat on.
Hello, Leanne. If I missed you already, I don't know. There's Bowen at Thunderstick Homestead. Radio Jonesy on tour is here.
All right.
And Felix of Denmark. Hello.
Hello from Denmark. There's Old Man King, Peter.
Lori's prepping for heaven is here.
Leanne Gunther's here.
There's an echo in here.
Greg and Gina's here. Miss Arlene's here. Rainy Ridge is here. There is David Glunt in Delaware. Hey, there they are figuring it out with Catfish. Is in the house, guys. There he is. Moderators, now you can click on there on his name and then go to his channel and grab his link directly to his channel. Mike and Kim Schneider, hello and welcome in. I just subscribed to your channel.
Awesome. I'm looking down because I'm looking at comments. So
there's Ace. Ace is in here.
Midnight Vlog says there's a difference between boss and interpreter. You said I was your interpreter.
Oh. No, you're my boss.
There's Mr. Leonard Mountain Homestead. Hi, Chris.
All right, Chris. How you doing? Midnight Vlogs is in here.
There's Ricky at Narrowway Farms.
All right. Now, Ricky, are you coming to the meetup? I know Liberty Layers is coming. Are you going to ride with him and camp out with him? Gillum Farm saying nice hat. It is. I wish it was a Richardson extra large snapback like Christine found me. Because this is really giving me a headache right now. Because if I didn't pull it down tight, it'd be sitting on top of my head like a yarmulke. Let's see. Who else is in here? Ralph?
Yep.
Did you say Webb's Web?
I did. Did we say Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse?
Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse. He's up next. Reverend Joe Jacobson.
Linda Peterson is here.
Who?
Linda Peterson.
Hey, Linda Peterson.
Did you put your ears back in?
My ears are in.
Okay. Just checking.
Why am I loud?
No. Well, Brittany said yes, but
I'm not deaf.
and she's deaf.
Okay.
I won't lie to Dad.
Paul, she's over here crocheting, so I don't know if she'll come over here and say hi or not.
Hi, Grandma Brady. Grandma Brittany.
Brittany has made some donations to the giveaway. She did.
Did she really?
Yeah, she did a mandala throw that she has crocheted. And then she did some little, are they amigurumi? Amigurumi, was it a spider or a couple spiders? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Little shop.
and a red, white, and blue shawl, a little one, like for a very small person or a kid.
Yeah, or a teenager maybe.
Yeah.
There's Tony at our cabin in the woods.
Paul says hello, beautiful Brittany.
Hello.
She said hello. All right.
Now, I asked Paul before, if we come to England, can we stay at his place so we didn't have to pay a hotel bill?
Said
And
there was
Paul's response was, no, but I know a cheap hotel.
right, because you're too
Hey,
big.
there's Roadkill Ron.
You take up too much room. Hi,
Oh,
Ron.
okay.
There's that S.
I'm pretty sure if Brittany went to England, he'd let her stay there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm tiny though.
Yeah, but she's tiny though.
I could fit in the closet.
She said she could fit in the closet.
Hey, there's Ed S. Welcome in, brother.
There's that echo.
And did we say Lori's prepping for heaven?
You did.
Okay.
I think.
All right. So there we go. I'm at the bottom.
All right.
So,
One.
so as everybody knows, Terry is down in Texas. How was that drive down there?
Really wasn't bad, except for,
Lie to them.
well, it rained a little in Dallas, and then once I got past the Waxahachie exit, then it started storming hard. So
Oh, wow.
it was bad.
And that was on Monday you took off down there.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday, I'm going to tell you what, the sky in Oklahoma just fell out.
Well,
I had to drive up to Muskogee and back, and it never stopped raining. And then I got to spend the whole day at the VA they did what is it called? An echogram of my heart.
yeah.
They did an echogram of my heart because apparently it's on their checklist for number one. I'm going to be 65 in January, and they put me on a medication that is for people with neuropathy and fibromyalgia and stuff like that. And they did that because my feet, ever since I had surgery, my feet would swell, and they were worried about blood clotting because I had no circulation. And now it feels great on this new medication, but they just wanted to get a normal whatever on that echogram, and then to make sure there's no small clotting or anything. And then they'll do it again after 30 days on this medication, just to make sure there's no clotting and stuff like that. So, because apparently the lady at the hospital said clotting's not good for your heart, so, or your brain. So that's what I did. And then I had a full back x-ray, and then I got me a fancy, not these, but these are just from the Walmart reading glasses, but they made my prescription glasses. And for some reason, I didn't know this about glasses. And if you're in the chat and you wear glasses, there's a difference between, there's a bifocal, a trifocal, and then there's one that it all blends down. There's no lines or nothing. And I don't know what he said that was, but he goes, it'll take a little bit to get used to. But the whole thing is to move your eyes and not your head. You know, when you want to use your bifocals, you see people going like this. You just have to move your eyes, and he said it'll take about a week or so to get used to it.
Judy Herman wanted to know what the name of that medication is. She has severe neuropathy issues, and I was trying to remember, and now I can't remember what she told me.
Pregabalin.
that it?
It's called Pre-Gabbin.
Yeah, I don't.
Pregabin. Pre-Gabbin.
I thought it was Gabulin.
Or it's Pre-Gabulin.
Something
Could
like
be that. Yeah.
something like that.
But yeah, I've been taking it only at night. I'm supposed to take it twice a day, once in the morning, once at night. But she said for the first week, you take one at night, and so you can go to sleep and you get your body used to it. And then after 7 days, which starts tomorrow, you take it once in the morning, once at night. And she goes, and you'll see a huge improvement. So hopefully that's what it's going to take. Johnny says I take it too. There you go. Yeah, it's. I'm telling you something. This old truck's breaking down. It's pre-gabulin. Yeah, ballin. Yeah, that's what it is. It makes him sleepy, he says. I don't know yet because I take it right before I go to sleep. Hey, Grayson Fire's in here. There's Heartland Headquarters with Dink and Tank. Deborah Spiker is here. I think I just seen Not For Nothing Homestead. Ginger Snap's here.
Hi, Ginger. Man, I need some bifocals. I can't see that chat.
My Alaska. Leonard Mountain Homestead's here. Chris and Amy. Amy, what you want to do? That's her song. That's like WWE. That's her entrance song. And Angie, of course, but I don't see Angie in here.
Tony is.
Tony's here.
So what are we doing this coming week?
Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm going to be at Mid-America on Thursday,
All
the
right.
15th, getting stuff set up. And watch us. We'll probably have to make a trip back to the house because we're going to forget something.
Oh,
So I got to pick up the trailer before close of business on Wednesday. We got to load up everything, the Jeep, the trailer, all that stuff. And then the next day we're heading to Lake Eufaula, and we're going to be there with all the people. I don't know when Jesse and Lisa's coming, but yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be, you and I are going to be busy, everybody that's volunteering. And I love it at the meetups where everybody pitches in to get everything done. Absolutely love this community.
I may have to make a trip back to the house on Saturday morning so I can
Why
get
is that?
any of the meat and stuff. Because otherwise it's all going to be thawed out too soon.
You're going to be, for the potluck?
Yes.
All the hamburgers and hot dogs and all that stuff. Oh, and we got a surprise. What else were we going to do while we're there for that luncheon?
Are you referring to the shrimp?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, we're talking about doing a shrimp boil.
We're going to do a shrimp boil on Saturday as part of the potluck. We're going to make a gigantic pot of shrimp, corn, potatoes, and crawfish boil. And yeah, that's going to be, I missed that. So we're going to do that. We still have to go this weekend. This weekend we're going to probably have to go to Sam's Club to get that done. So yeah, I'm wondering, well, there's probably nobody that has a empty freezer or something to bring, because we can't have the crawfish and all that stuff thought out because we're
Yeah,
going to be there on Thursday,
I'll have
and
to.
we're gonna have to do something.
I'll make a trip. I'll
Um,
grab it and bring it back.
okay.
Hello, Tamara and David. Heartland headquarters with Dink and Tank.
Yep.
Let's look at.
So a lot of people have been contacting us and say, "Hey, what can I bring?" You can bring anything. Mickey has volunteered. He's going to be bringing pancake batter so we can make flapjacks on one of the black stones. And I think Circle J's bringing some stuff plus a potluck meal.
Tim and
So
Tim and Dana, we're going to bring ribs. They need a charcoal grill with a cover. If anyone has one, they can
like a Weber or something like that,
any kind
like
of
a round Weber or something like that.
cover.
So he's going to cook ribs out there because he's coming from Mississippi and he doesn't have room inside of his SUV to haul a grill. So if somebody has a charcoal grill,
If not,
we're going to be picking up charcoal.
we could probably wrap them in foil and put them on a regular charcoal grill. But
Yeah.
he would prefer it the other way because then it kind of smokes them a little bit.
Yeah. So we're going to go to Sam's Club. We got to pick up charcoal. We got to pick up all kinds of stuff, mustard, mayonnaise, blah, 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 on and on and on. So we're going to be going there for all that. We're going to pick up shrimp while we're there. Just remind me, we got to take a cooler with us to Sam's Club.
If you're coming,
so we can pack that away.
there must be a delay. If you're coming and you are bringing anything, if you could shoot us an email at mthomesteadok@gmail.com and let us know what you're bringing, because that'll give us a better idea of what we need to pick up. But yeah, I think we're needing like hot dog buns and hamburger buns, and I'm not sure, just sides, whatever sides anybody wants to bring.
Potato salad, noodle salad, whatever you want to bring. We don't want to, seem like we're recruiting that, but that's what a potluck's all about. So whatever comes, and that's what we're going to eat.
Yep.
And I get that. So yeah, and I know Circle J's, they're making something special. But I'm looking forward to that shrimp boil.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Trey from Our Louisiana Life is coming and he's making ice cream.
Awesome.
Homemade ice cream. So that was a big hit at Pinecone Fest. So he's coming. So I'm happy about that. Get to see him. And I think that we are up to 90
Channel.
that we know of channels and subscribers that are coming to it.
All right.
So what I know for sure right now is that, let me get that bigger because that was just way too small. So what I know for a fact as of a week out is MT Homestead, Ridge Life, Come On Homesteading, if he doesn't have the C, and he caught it from from Tim. Tim got it on the boat.
Oh no.
On the Caribbean cruise. White Rock Homestead, Dez's Crazy Life, Auntie Anne, Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, Country Road Cure, Our Cabin in the Woods, Gillum Farms, Making It Home, Drifting Dreamers 5, Our Flippin' Farmstead, The Ramblin' Peach, Pretty and Pooch, Oklahoma Grammy, Sandra Madrano, 3 Mississippi, Leonard Mountain Homestead, Old Man King Homestead, Cuddly Texan, Roberta Brewer, Jessica Cook, Learn with Nana, Outdoor Adventures with Carrie, Butler Family Farm, and they're bringing 10 pounds of fresh sausage that they got from the butcher. So they're bringing 10 pounds of sausage with them. Dana and Tim Mason, Chris Thompson, Critter Creek, Thomas Piganello, Jamie Smith, Backwoods Mindset. He hasn't pulled out yet. He's still hoping. The Vineyard Farmhouse, Paragon Ridge Ranch, Alyssa Belk, Ivy Family Factotum for one day. I think that's Saturday. Rebel at Heart, Let's Trade Paint, Our Okie Homestead, Luna Beck, Tommy Parker, Back to Good, Reverend Dream, Carolyn Messer, Texas Raider, Chris, Juno Acres will be there, Lynn the Okie, Our Mountain Home, Road Trips Life and Redox, Scott Bobing, Ed Kirkpatrick, Red Dirt Rooster Road, Julie Winkle, Christine Miss Gillum Farms, Liberty Layers Hideout, Working with Wiley, both Jason and I from Sergeant's Talk TV, Greg and Gina, or Roach Littlefield, Jamie and Kevin, Heartland Headquarters with Dink and Tank, Tamara and David, or Tamara, Philip W. Ryder, Figuring It Out with Catfish, Betty Boo Homestead, Resourceful Living Homestead, Heard That Outdoors and Heard That, the Williamsons Vlog, Eric Kirkland, Troy Sutton, Evelyn Newman, Duncan Family Farms, A Country Boy and His Paint Buffer, Treasure Hunter Neil, B&S Odyssey Beth, Mary and Mylea's Adventures, Gil Brewer, Simply Jan Homestead, Junks of Gems, Regina Rebooted, My Alaska, John Goes Outdoors, Circle J Homestead, Narrowway Farms, Marcia Fender, Sophia Starlin, Half-Ass Acre Homestead, that's David Moffett, Last Chance Outdoors, Ryder Leonard, Stephen Sweeney, and Our Louisiana Life. That is 90 right there.
Well,
that we know of.
Evelyn Newman says she's not going to be able to make it. We will miss her dearly.
Aww.
And Husky Edna is here. Eligio de la Cruz, hello. See if I missed anybody else. Debbie Drop.
Okay, I'll take Evelyn off there.
Miles and Kim Schneider said they wish they could make it. They're in Northern California, I believe is what they'd said. Let's see if I missed any other. Brittany, you're going to have to come hi to Paul. He keeps saying hi. That was me
Who?
a minute ago. Because I was just checking the chat because nothing seemed to be moving. So,
Hi.
no, you got to come say hi.
Top of the morning to you. It's morning.
Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse says, I know a couple of people that might show up from the makers community.
I don't want to.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Can they bring some Maker's Mart with them?
Not that kind of makers.
Oh, okay. Builders and stuff?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
If you will.
Crafters?
Craft.
Woodworkers?
Scooch. Scooch?
Hey, Debbie Drops here.
This side? Yeah, from that side. All right.
Hi.
There's Pretty.
Hi.
Pretty is here.
Did you read it?
Paul said hello, beautiful.
Hi.
Let's see.
Hello, beautiful. How was your day?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello.
Johnny says hi. Ginger says hi. Everybody's saying hi to Brittany.
Hi, everybody.
All right.
Oh, stop it.
Sorry.
Oh.
Just-
Okay. No, that's good. Hey. Hi. Hi, Leanne. I can barely keep up with this stuff. Hello. Hi. Who's that? Rebecca. Hi, Rebecca.
Hello, it's me.
Paul
No,
said,
thanks, Paul. As always. Okay, I leave now. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
She's silly. Anyway.
Thank you all for being here today.
Judy Herman said hello.
Hello.
Brittany is hosting the live in our
In her kitchen.
Thank you for being
in
here.
her kitchen. Yeah.
It's a Princess Diaries.
We had a good dinner. She made really good.
Bodie said he's driving in Friday.
All right. Bodie. From Liberty Layers Hideout.
Yeah.
We had a good dinner. It was good. It was done. Would anybody like a plant? I start auctioning off my plants.
Brittany's going to auction off plants. She has a lot of them. I could turn this around. Let's see. Can you see it over there yet?
I don't know.
There.
Yeah, I can see them.
All right. Lots
Too many.
of plants. They're taking over.
I have a jungle.
White Rock will be there.
Yay!
Hey, Pops is coming.
Yay!
All right. Can I
That's
put him on the list?
Cuddly
All
took
right.
Patrick
Pop.
there Thursday.
Huh?
Patrick, Cuddly Texan, said he'll be there.
Okay.
We look forward to seeing everybody.
All right.
Yes, she has lots of plants.
Yeah.
Have no life.
All right. Got that
Yep.
done. So we know he's coming.
This
Hey, there's Jackie Aguadera.
Jackie.
Love and support from Husky Edna, she says.
All right, John Goes Outdoors is in here.
Amy Gamey, hello, hello.
I think the Deep Fork campground's okay. Sassy
Yeah, it sets really high.
said that she hopes
Yeah,
like
it ain't even going to get close to there. But man, I'm going to tell you something. Tuesday, it rained. We must have got another 2.5 to 3 inches of rain down here in McAllister. Because the creeks, everybody's pond is overflowing. It's crazy.
Kelly Rebel at Heart's been a member for 20 months now. Thank you, Kelly.
Ooh. Thank you, Kelly.
Let's see.
Nobody wants plants.
No, Paul, they're not those kind of plants.
They could be.
Reverend Joe said he needs to go to Lake Pick Me Up.
That's the other sibling.
Yeah.
That's the one we know. We do that because
Well, that's a good, Mike from DD5 is coming to the meetup, but we will have two professional nurses there, just in case. I had to talk to Jason, make sure Tamara brought her first aid bag, and Angie will be there.
Well, and Chris,
So
Texas Raider, he's a medic, isn't he?
he's an EMT, right?
And I just saw Troy Sutton. Hello.
That's right. Chris is. Yep.
Yeah. We will be well taken care of for medical team.
Our flippin' farmstead says, I will bring some syrup and sugar-free syrup for pancakes. I appreciate you.
Awesome.
Trust me.
That is awesome.
Trust me, I appreciate you. Tony at Gillum Farm says, I have a brand new Weber in the box. He'll bring it. Thank you very much. So we have the grill covered.
Wait, you said Tony at Gillum Farm?
I mean, Johnny, I was looking at Tony's thing and I was clicking on Johnny.
Okay.
You know, by the way, if you guys want to see an awesome racing video, when Johnny went racing, he put up a new video. That's a damn good video. I like how he's got the cameras in different locations and showing the race at different angles. That's freaking awesome.
Oh, cool. Liberty Layer said he's a combat lifesaver and always has an emergency bag. Awesome.
All right.
See?
Liberty Layer says they'll bring a Weber too. I don't know how many ribs he's cooking, so if you could bring both of them do it, then that would be great too. So we're covered. Plus we need to cook a lot of hamburgers and a lot of hot dogs.
Yeah. Brittany's going through candy. I don't know what she's doing over here.
Yeah, it's a potluck. Everybody brings something.
That's right.
Everybody brings something. Cooking is hard. Brian. Hey, there's our friend Jolly Huggers. Welcome in. There's Jesse over at Lazy Days Ahead.
If they were jolly hookers,
No.
I could be a jolly hooker. I too hook.
Oh, and Jesse, we're gonna need a second board like you're doing from Marie at ROK Homestead. It is Terrie at Oak Outdoor Adventures with Carrie's birthday. So it'd be nice to do that, but I'll give you a call.
Jesse, I need to know where you got those chafing pans. The little pans with the burner to keep things warm. Could you let me know that? That would be great.
Oh, those serving things?
Yeah, the
that you can put a sterno under?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, thank you.
Okay, Tim Mason has acknowledged with Johnny about the grills. Lucy Warren's World.
Oh, he got
our Lucy. Welcome in.
I know Walmart has. I thought they did. I'll have to check again. Sam's probably has them. I'll look there.
Fuzzy Adventures and More. I've had a few fuzzy adventures. I don't really remember all of it, but it was kind of fuzzy. It's fuzzy now.
You're fuzzy.
Brittany says you're fuzzy.
There you go, Paul.
He didn't hear nothing.
You wouldn't get anything done if I was on your live with you.
Yes,
You guys would just
please.
laugh.
Bread, buns, water, drinks. Are all good things. Was good enough for the criminals in Australia. No, we'll have some eggs by then, I would think.
Maybe take some more.
Yeah.
I have eggs.
Well, you have eggs because I brought you eggs.
There's our beautiful daughter.
No, it wasn't. It was me. I was typing because the chat wasn't moving and I wanted to make sure it was moving. That was
so
me.
you were posing.
I was. I put Terrie after it. I typed and
okay.
Yeah.
Don't lie to them. It's me.
Yeah, that was really Brittany. There's Beth at BNS Odyssey.
So if you're coming to the meetup and you're on the fence, we have put on our MT Homestead Facebook page, we have put as much information as we possibly could get a hold of on hotels and restaurants, the Tourism Bureau, historical sites in the area, the reservation location for the state park. We've put a lot of information there. Also on the Thursday, for those early arrivers, we are going to go out to dinner on Thursday evening at a place called Captain John's on the Water. That's a steak and seafood place. They got all kinds of stuff besides steak and seafood. But we're going to have a dinner there on Thursday if you can make it. And we're on Friday on the 16th, when people come in at 6 o'clock in the evening, we will have another dinner at La Finca, a Mexican grill. We're keeping it cross. We have reserved. We will be over there and check on it on Thursday to make sure we still have a good reservation at that restaurant for anybody that wants to join us on Friday. Because I know when you travel and all that stuff, you don't want to go and, oh, I got to cook now and all that stuff after, getting off work and driving all this way if it's a long ways, and trying to cook then. So we're going to have dinner then. We will have a breakfast at 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning. We will do giveaways starting at 1 o'clock. And then at 4 o'clock, we'll start doing the potluck dinner, lunch, dinner, dinner. We'll call it dinner. And then,
Remy wants to say hi.
Here, sniff the cat.
Remy.
Fat
Hey,
cat.
there's our grand cat.
You won't say hi.
There's our grand cat, Remy.
He's just like, hey.
He goes, stop this madness.
I was going to say real quick, Heartland headquarters, Tamara asked, what about parking day pass? Hopefully they take cash. They do take cash at the main office there, campground. And we are still going to see if we can get that waived on at least for Friday. So we'll see what we can do.
Yep. So you can pay for it at cash at the Welcome Center, right there on Highway 150 when you come into the park. You can pay cash there, or you can go to any of those metal signs that has a QR code, and you can pay on your phone if you want to pay it that way also.
Right.
And it'll all go into the system.
And Ricky was asking, do we have a list of all the people going? He doesn't want you to read it again, but I think what I'll do is when I get back, I'll put the list in the about on this live so everybody can see who all is going.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. I don't want to read 90 names again.
No, but he didn't want you to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
And those are just the people that we know are coming. If it's anything like last time when we had about the same amount, almost 102, we had pre-sign up last time. And then if you were there, you've seen how many people were there. So
Sassy, are you in?
I'm hoping for the same type of turnout, but I know people have things to do.
I was asking if Sassy and Doc are coming. We'd love to see them.
Who?
Them since, he came down and got that dining room table, but we haven't seen them otherwise since Colorado.
Well, we've seen him when he came down to get the dining table, right?
Right.
I already showed you to the people.
Yep.
So then you take the whole camera, sir.
Well, if you can, we'd love to see you.
The whole camera.
Just come for a day.
Yeah. Come for a day. On Saturday's the best day to come.
You take the whole camera up, Bubba.
How many went to 10 Killer a couple weeks ago? I don't know.
Raise your hand.
Huh? Yeah.
Raise your hand.
We did. Yeah. Ricky was asking how many went to 10 Killer a couple weeks ago. There were quite a few. I know we had 50 something at the one dinner on Friday night.
58 people at the dinner.
Yeah. And Amy, I would love to tell you, I've kept you in our prayers and send condolences for your loss.
For who?
Amy.
What happened?
She lost a grandma, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's that time of the year. I can say that.
Oh, that's right. The 4th annual Texas Pine Cone Fest at Walleye State Park, Cypress Springs Lake, October 10, 11, and 12 near Mount Vernon. For reservations 60 days ahead only. Contact the, what is it? Isn't it the water district? Franklin County Water District is what that means. So yeah, we'll be there. Leanne Gunther saying, hey, Brittany.
Hi. Hello.
There's Journey Smile. Rhonda saying, hey, pretty.
Years ago. I thought I just saw something pop up on Facebook. Okay. Well, still have my prayers. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Hey, I put out a short about an hour and a half before the live. Apparently, somehow a gate got opened up in this gigantic 200-acre pasture over here, and all the cows came to our house, and they tore up our lawn. It's so soggy out there now, and you put them big cows out there, and they tore up my yard. Man. I had to call Gary, the rancher next door, because I didn't have JT's number. And then he called them, and they came running with 4-wheelers and herded them all back to the pasture. I said, are you kidding me? I figured it was a bad fencing job, but it was a gate. At least they said it was a gate.
Yeah, yard full of cow pies now. Yeah. Fertilizer. Free fertilizer.
Terry is in Waco, Texas. Yeah.
Wow, you're way behind in the chat.
I am. I'm just at Rebel at heart. 20 months a member. I'm just strolling.
Hey, I'm at the bottom.
I'm just glad you could see.
Let's see.
Trey Sutton's been doing some canning for Mid-America. He's canning stuff for Mid-America.
Weenie from Team Market. Hello. And Fuzzy Adventures and More. I saw they had posted, let's see, they're a new channel about animal stuff, I think is what it said. I read it and I was going to read it out loud and then I lost it.
Good job.
What was it?
Does that need anything else?
Jesse says, I'm going to bring 3 sets of chafing dishes and we'll be there for you to use.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you, Jesse.
Thank you, Jesse. And I know Chris Leonard Amy and Chris are going to be bringing the big ice chest on wheels, or whatever that thing is, that for the community ice chest, to put soda, water, and all that stuff, so it's cold. All right.
Jovita says we have 5 minutes.
Keith was a firefighter for 33 and a half years. Well, thank him for his service for sure. I look at, you know how they always say Marines run towards the danger? The firefighters, that's them.
Yes.
They run into danger.
Hello.
And you got to be a special person to do stuff like that.
Hello to Leah and Layla Vlogs. What did they say? We'll bring our big, I can't see it. The heart's in the way.
Did we tell everybody Mr. Mao ran away?
I don't think we did.
Mr. Mao took off.
White
He was a fully intact tomcat. And he after Terrie nursed him back to health and fed him
ungrateful
for 3 weeks or almost a month, and he got back to his fighting weight, then he just darted as soon as the door opened. Before, he wouldn't even go outside. And he darted. We ain't seen him since.
Bought him toys and special foods.
This is a brand new channel. We are a supporter of all kinds of different channels. We do animals related stuff, entertaining, baking, cooking stuff on this channel. Who are they? Who is Fuzzy Adventure and More?
We will have to look.
Did they have a different channel?
Merns Pacquiao is here.
Hey, Pacquiao!
Big Dreams, Tiny Budget. Hello, Charmaine Glorioso. Hello. And
Thinking a plate might be better than a bowl. Maybe a bowl would be better than a plate. Don't mind me.
we're getting ready for our dessert.
Oh.
2 minutes. Then Brian goes live at the Vineyard Farmhouse.
Troy Sutton says, I do redneckery.
Troy Sutton.
Dang, that hurts the tree.
Sounds fun.
Is that like man stuff?
I did man.
Yeah. You can't do man stuff without getting hurt.
I'm gonna put my dresser together.
Now, if you're one of those type of people that have to plan everything out, each cut, each specific thing, the best helper in the world is my daughter Brittany, because she will think that thing to death and ask a million questions, and I'll just go. She goes, Dad, you should have measured it twice.
Or 4 times.
And she's right.
So what is Pretty's nickname other than Pretty? What do you call her?
Starts with a
My
P.
favorite daughter?
Other than
that too.
yeah.
Putzfrau.
Frau.
Yeah. And if you invite Brittany over your house, make sure your vacuum's put away, your mops, your brooms, any kind of cleaning stuff, lock it up, because she'll just clean.
Yeah.
I came back one time and I couldn't find a damn thing in the shop.
Everything was in your
But
face.
it looked good.
She's like Shelby.
Brittany, you would throw up if you seen the shop today.
Oh, I I don't do that
Yeah.
anymore. I
Yeah,
retired.
you would get sick to your stomach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't do that.
But
Your poot frownness would go into overload.
yeah, she's like Sheldon
Yeah.
Cooper or Monica on Friends. She just randomly come
Yeah,
over
she's like Monica.
if she thinks you need your house cleaned.
Yeah. Turn into your own personal
Yeah.
Reaper.
And Putzfrau is German for cleaning woman.
Oh, White Rock says, lock it up. I'm putting it at the front door.
Lock it up. Hell, come over to White Rock.
There you go.
We would be happy to search for something for a week. Yeah.
Bill said, MTMC, can we have only Britt and Terry doing these lives?
Oh, you're sure.
Let's see.
I thought you get paid depending on what the
Well,
cleaning is.
Patrick's taken Brittany. I'm sorry, but so
I'm
is
taken.
Brittany. She is married. Yep.
Here, I'll let you finish out your life.
All
Goodbye
right,
again, everybody.
we gotta go. Brian's like going. Would y'all shut up?
Yeah.
We're a minute over.
Are we really?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I was getting ready for dessert.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I guess we have to shut up and let Brian take it over.
Yeah.
I got that done. One last thing. Ozark YouTube meetup at Lake Palm de Terre
There you go.
State Park, June 6th through the 8th, 2025. Pittsburgh Campground Loop 300 and 400. Links for camping reservation can be found over at Simply Jan Homestead. So go over to her channel, search her videos, and you'll see the one where they show the Ozark walkthrough of the campgrounds and all that stuff. And go over there to get more information from Miss Jan at Simply Jan Homestead. Missouri, get ready for the meetup at Lake Palm de Terre. So, see, did I say that right?
Pomme de terre?
Yeah. Instead of Pomme de Fritz,
No, you
or
usually.
whatever. Hey, there's Queenie.
Okay, yeah.
Welcome in, Queenie.
Brittany says we gotta
Good
go.
to see you. Oh, okay. Oh. Merns Pacquiao been a member for 17 months.
All right.
Okay. Hey, so guys, I want to thank everybody for coming in. Remember, be kind to one another. Help somebody in need, and always think of that. I'm getting excited. I don't know if we're next Wednesday, if we're going to do a live or not, because we're going to be packing trailers and doing all kinds of stuff. So guys, we absolutely love each and every one of you. Okay. So God bless, and we'll see you hopefully maybe next week. If we're not, we'll see you at the meetup. But remember, Friday morning talks with Mike. We'll be talking about more of this then. So we'll see you then. 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 in the morning in the AM, Central Standard Time. Morning talks with Mike on Friday and Monday. So be ready for that. And hopefully it's not a 2-hour live, but if it is, who cares? We'll talk until the coffee runs out, right? Baby, I hope you have a great time for the rest of the time you're down there in Waco.
Thank you.
Think of me. Remember cowboy hat?
What?
There's a place in
I was supposed to get.
South Dallas called Allen's Lids.
Do it on your own time, Dad.
Hi, Paul Case.
And I think I sent you that address.
Well, yeah.
Cake.
Just in case you want to go up 35 and pick me up a cowboy hat.
All right. Love you.
Love you, baby.
All right.
All right, guys. We'll see you next time. All right. Bye. Go over to see Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse. He's waiting on us.
Yep.
He's
You
probably
guys-
going, those dang empty homesteaders.
Yeah. You got to close out this time. I can't do it.
Oh, do I? Oh.
Bye, guys.